When you are working with people with autism, you need to be respectful and considerate the fact that we learn differently, do things differently, act differently, and say things differently. And sometimes it takes us longer to learn a simple task. And there are going to be moments where we'll get overwhelmed, and it's up to you as an employer to ensure that you're creating a healthy and more welcoming and loving environment in the working field. If they get overwhelmed, if they need to take a breather, take a walk, or take their break early, let them do that so that way they can calm down, and when they come back, they'll feel better. And when they start stimming, it's up to you to properly handle and help them manage it, even if it means pulling them aside and tell them to take a deep breath, or pull them aside until they calm down. Because in a working environment, it can be very stressful for a lot of people, especially for people with autism. And I've experienced it myself where I get overstimulated that I had to take a breather or a walk. So it's very important to be more understanding and more accommodating when you are working with someone with autism. But some of you are going to say, well, time is money. Sure, true. But when you're working with someone with autism or any kind of disability, you need to be able to work with them and be more accommodating instead of just forcing them into a situation that's going to cause them more stress and more harm. And I've seen a lot of people with autism who have been fired from their jobs because their employers cannot handle them. And I witnessed it myself at my job too. So, again, it's very important to be more accommodating, more respectful, and more understanding when you're working with people with autism. And if you're willing to do that, then you're not only creating a more healthy and more welcoming and loving environment in the working field, you're also helping people with autism leading a successful life. But if you're not able to handle it or unwilling to do it and just simply firing them because you cannot handle it, then you shouldn't be working with people with autism or any kind of disability or anyone in general. You must be willing to work with people with autism in order to lead a successful career and create a more welcoming and loving and supportive environment for people with autism. Don't forget, I'm selling Autism Awareness Bracelet to show love and support for people with autism. With each purchases, we are spreading love and support for people with autism. I'm also having a spring sale which will go on until June 20th. Everything is half off, all for a fair price. Use the promo code SPRING25 to get the sales price. Visit my website and place your order. Link is in my bio. But hurry, spring sale ends on June 20th.